So welcome to the class. The first point I want to ask to both of you is why you are learning C. So just now Harshita mentioned that she want to start the career in coding. So the best place to start the career for coding is C language. Okay. What is the reason and all is going to be in this class very clearly. Okay. Very good. So what are the difficulties you are facing, Harshita, in the coding? You're already working, right? You're already studying third year. So what are the problems you are facing?
So, sir, I had C language in my first year.
Okay.
And I was not very confident about it.
Very good.
I am an EC, so I haven't took up coding after that. So,
Okay. So what is the difficulty? Are you unable to write the program?
sometimes it's logic error, sometimes it's syntax. I'm not able to code, I'm not able to solve the problems easily.
Very good. Very good. I mean, it's not good, but you have given your problems in a right way. That is, we are not having the confidence to write the code. That is the point number one. Second thing is we are unable to get ideas to implement the coding, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So I just want to start with the C compiler and interpreter. So what is this compiler and interpreter and how does this work? What are these things? Let us start with this kind of, keywords and why we are using them. What is the purpose of it? All these things are going to be covered now. First, we will start from there. Okay. So basically, C is a language. Okay, that is well and good. And we call it as programming language. That is also well and good. Okay. Now, why do we need this programming language? This is the question I have. What is the purpose of programming language? So I have a small example in this case. And if you have any, idea or if you have any opinion on it, please let me know. So what do you feel, why we are actually needed to learn this programming language? What you are thinking? Hi, Deepti, can you speak out? No problem.
Give instructions to the computer.
Why should we give instructions to the computer?
Because it needs a program to process and run.
Very good. That's all fine. But why? Why should computer process the data? Ashwan said very right word. That is, yes, computer will process the data. To process the data, we need to give some instructions. So those instructions will be processing the data. What do you mean by that? For example, for the last 20 years, we have some price or we have some share value. For example, I hope you must have at least heard about the share values. Okay, share market, it is going up, it is going down. These kind of things you must have heard in the news or in the TV. Okay. So when you want to analyze some data, you need to plot the graph. For example, share market graph live. Okay, something, just imagine. So these kind of graphs are needed to analyze your possibility of earning money or say selling the price, selling the share or purchasing the share or investing somewhere. But this particular graphs are not exactly the same way in the computer. In the computer, we will have the data of last 10, 20 years of data or last 24 hours of data, whatever the value of price is. So they are all supposed to be displayed in this kind of graph. So for that, we need to write a program. Data will be there. That data should be taken by the program, and the program should generate this kind of graph. So that program is basically called as application. That program is basically called application. So to develop such kind of applications, we use some programming language. One of the programming language is C. So C helps you to develop the applications which will process the data. Give me a minute. YouTube local. Sure. We have okay. So here we go. Sorry. So to develop such kind of applications, we need a language. Okay, that is a language, the job of the language. So this language will take the data and process it and display this kind of beautiful graphs or some pie charts or something like that. But what is this application is doing? That is called as processing. Okay. Directly, we can't develop big applications. So we have to start from somewhere in the smaller level. So from smaller level, slowly, we will be reaching to this level of programs where we can develop programs which can plot the dynamic graphs, because the share market will change dynamically. So somebody always will sell the products, somebody will purchase the products, the value will be going up and down in the real time. So this is one just example I'm talking about. The same way, for example, all of us, we are connected with each other through Zoom. So this Zoom is also an application. This application also developed by C language. What is the purpose of this application? It is taking my voice as the data and it is converting into digital format, and it is passing in the network, and it is able to show you on your side. So this is also comes under a program and processing the data. Whatever you see, and every application does only one thing. It will take the data and it will give you the output as information. So the middle part is program. That program can be written in C language, Java, whatever the language suits you, you can make use of it. So what is so special about C? Point number one, C is so simple. Point number one, C is so simple. And whatever the features we have in the C, they will be suitable for all the other programming languages. So if you are comfortable in C, you can actually understand and learn any kind of programming language of the world. And most of the programming languages follow the syntax of C. Sometimes we call it as they are all abstractions of C. Okay, the word is too big. Let us just go for normal C language. Okay, so why we are learning C language? To develop applications which will process the data. So this is the example we have. So to go to this level, that means processing the data of share market that is too high, we start with small things like taking 2 values, taking 3 values, taking 4 values, or taking a string. These kind of values. We don't go directly with big numbers. We will go with small things. So first we will take 2 numbers and we will process it, and then we will print the output. Did you get my point? To reach to this level of applications, first we have to start with small things. So today I would like to show you how to write that program and where to start the program. For the simplicity, for example, if you really want to do on your own computer, then I'll give you the installation process if you join. But today I would like to use online C compiler. There are so many online C compiler. We have online C compiler here. This is very old compiler. I mean, this is very old website. If you want, you can make use of it. But if you really want to have a cool design, then go with programmis.com C compiler. So a normal program looks like this. A normal program looks like this. So after writing the program, you have to run the program so that it will be executed and it will give you the output over here. In the real time, we write the programs in editors like this. We need a Visual Studio Code. This is called editor. This is a software where we actually write the program. So in the editor, we will open our folder wherever you want to write. You can create a new folder, for example, C demo. So I will open this folder. So for now, it is empty. Here I will create my first program. So first program, I will start with intro.c. So if you are developing a C++ program, you have to write intro.cpp. If you are writing Java program, you have to write intro.java. If you want to write a C program, you have to write intro.c. In this program, we have some steps. Okay. So the first step is preprocessor directive. That means now I just need to tell you something like this. We want to prepare some curry for the lunch. So before that, whatever we need, that is like onions, all these things, will gather together and then we will start cooking. For example, you want to make a chicken curry. So you don't start the stove and then you think like, "Arey, to make the chicken curry, we have to bring the chicken, right? So let us go to the market. Go to the market, but switch off the stove first." Okay. So if you want to make anything, first you prepare it. The same way, first I will include the library by using stdio.h. So this is called preprocessor directive. This library is needed for writing our code. Okay. And every program should be included in a function called main. That function will have a return type called int main open bracket close bracket. So just follow this syntax for now. So in every program, we will write hash include stdio.h int main open brace and close brace. So this syntax should be followed. So this will be explained detailedly once we reach to a concept called functions. Once we go to the concept of functions, I will explain you why we are using this. Okay, but for now, relax. For now, you have to write down these 3 steps in every program. So in the main, we have to start using or start writing the code. Okay, so whenever we try to make any puja or any kind of thing, something like that, what do? Is we will start with Suklam Baradaram, something like that. The same way, we start with hello world. So in this particular share market graph, here we are able to display some output. This is called output. So to display some lines or something like that, we need something called draw or graph or some other function. But to display a number or a string, we need a statement called printf. So in the printf, in the double quotes, whatever you give, that will be printed as an output. So here, hello world, I write it and I have to close the statement. So this is the semicolon which is helping us to close the statement. So here in this program is ready. Save it and then open the terminal. In the terminal, you have to start compiling the code. So I am compiling the code. Why? To compile the code, we need a compiler called GCC. You may not have this compiler in your computer, then you have to install. I have already installed, so I have the compiler called GCC. When we have this GCC compiler, will give you a command called GCC. To that command, I will give intro.c. This is the name of the file. The name of the file is intro.c. So that intro.c file name I have given to GCC, and then I press enter. So what does it happen? Can you see this here? Earlier we have only intro.c, but now we have one more file called a.output. This is the output file. This is also having a name. This is also having a name called object file, but right now, object code, in fact, right now, don't worry about it. This is the output file. So we have to execute this output file. As I am using, Mac, or you can also consider it as a Linux-based environment. So I have to use ./a.out to see the output. You can see the hello world over here. Right? This is the starting step. This is the first step. Hip, hip, hooray, we have completed one basic program. Slowly, we will reach to that level of graph. You can do that. You can actually do that. But first, we have started with one simple step called writing the program, compiling the program, and then getting the output file, and then running the output file to see the output. Okay. Now, if you are unable to process in your computer with Visual Studio Code, don't worry. Go to the online C compiler like program is and start everything freshly. Already it will give you some basic code. If you this is our first time, so let us start it with the completely zero. So first line is hash include stdio.h and then int main open brace close brace, and then here printf hello Praveen. My name is Praveen. Okay. So now after writing this, just click on run. You get the output directly over here. So this program is compiler is actually doing all the stuff like compilation and execution of the output file. All these things have been done by Programmer's website. You need not to write it again. So this is the first successful program what we have written. Okay, this is well and good, no problem at all. But as I gave you the example, to display this level of graph, we need to take the data from the user. Even to display the sum of two numbers, first of all, we have to take those two numbers, right? So do anybody make coffee here? Harshita, do you make coffee?
No, sir.
You don't know how to make coffee? Okay, no problem. Deepthi,
Sir.
do you know how to make coffee?
Control this.
Okay, no problem, Mita, no problem. So let us go to Ramesh. Ramesh Babu, do you know how to make coffee?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So on a lighter note, can you tell me how do you make coffee?
Sorry,
Well,
copy
first of all, take a take a bowl.
Wait. Ramesh, 1 minute. Deep,
Okay.
come on.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about coffee. Yeah, sorry, sir. Okay,
That's
you
it.
can go ahead.
Can you make coffee or not?
Yeah, I know, sir.
How do you make coffee?
Yeah, first of all, we need to boil milk.
Okay.
Yeah.
తెలుగులో చెప్పే ఏం
After
కాదు.
that,
నేను ఇంగ్లీష్ లో మాట్లాడతా, మీరు తెలుగులో మాట్లాడండి. ఓకే.
we take a cup, and after that we need to sufficient sugar and also coffee powder. We need to mix on that cup, and how much milk we need to mix it, and then we need to add milk also and mix it. Then that coffee is ready to take.
ఓ థ్యాంక్ యూ, బాగుందమ్మా కాఫీ. ఓకే. ఓకే, సరే.
Thank you.
సో హియర్ ద పాయింట్ ఈస్, రమేష్ గారు
సార్
చెప్పండి.
ఓకే.
యా, నేను చెప్పేస్తున్నాను ఇంకా. ఓకే, వాళ్ళందరికీ
ఓకే సార్.
కాఫీ వచ్చేసినట్టుంది, ఇంకా నేను చెప్పేస్తున్నాను. సో when we try to make coffee, it's not only about milk and coffee powder, it's also about the cup, spoon, the bowl. These are all playing very important role in making up the coffee, right? Even while we are having the what do you say, in the morning while we are brushing, it's not only about toothpaste. We have to put the toothpaste on some brush, other all else, even on the finger. At least you have to put it somewhere, right? Directly that paste will not work. Even if you want to have food, you need a plate to put that food. The same way, to take the data, to carry the data, we need variables, we need the containers. So to have the containers, we need variables, and those variables are created like this. So here I am on the line number 4. I have created a variable called a, int a. So as soon as I have mentioned this way, int space a, it will create a variable. That means it will occupy 4 bytes of memory in your RAM. That means here we don't have bowls, spoons, cups, mugs, or jars. We have only memory. On that memory, you have to put everything. So to store the value of one number, we will reserve 4 bytes of memory. That means memory in the sense, all of you have mobiles nowadays that is having the memory of 8 GB RAM 6 GB RAM, 4 GB RAM, all these kind of things. Don't say, sir, I don't have mobile. Okay, if you don't have mobile, but still you know your mother's mobile or father's mobile, and you must be using for games and all. And if it is becoming slow, you always say to your father that give me a better mobile with higher RAM. So that particular memory, on that memory, it will reserve 4 bytes of memory. Okay. So as soon as what we are creating here, variable. What is the variable doing? We are creating, we created a variable. So whatever we are writing in the double slash, after this double slash, whatever we write, that will be just a comment. That is not the line of code. It is just a comment only for reading purpose, nothing else. And this line is called as a declaration. There are so many keywords here. I know keywords. Slowly write down those keywords. Read those keywords again and again and get familiarized with those keywords. So here I have created a variable. So now I want some value into this variable. How can I take the value into this variable? I can say A is equal to 10. And I want to create another variable, int B. And also B is equal to 20. And I want to add these two things. That means I have milk and I have coffee powder. And both the things should be added into one another bowl, that is cup. So for that, I will declare another variable. This variable is like a cup. So in this cup, what I want to store the value of A and the value of B. So the result, I am going to store it in the C. So now whatever the addition of 10 and 20, that value will be stored in the C. So instead of hello world, let me print the value of C. So I wrote the program. It may have errors. If you have errors, the compiler will tell us. So for that, again, I had to compile the program called intro.c. So now we have an error, that is printf cannot be done like this. Okay, I will resolve this problem. To print it, we need an extra format string specifier. Save the program again and recompile the program. So now I don't have any error, it compiled. And now I have to execute the program. To execute the program, we have to use ./a.out. And I got the answer as 30. This percentile is for end of the string. Okay, the answer is already here, that is 30. Okay, those people who are using Windows, they will get a.exe. Once you compile the program, you will get a.exe. So then you just need to write A and enter. Okay, right now in my Mac, it will not happen. But for you, Windows people, if you get a.exe, directly you can execute it. So this is the fundamental way of creating a program and executing the program. Okay. So here, everything I have mentioned with reasons. That means why we are creating variables and why we are using them, how we are printing them, all these things. Now, when I run this program, okay, I'll clear the screen. And now again, if I run the program like a.out, it will again give me 30 only. I want to add 186 into 937. How can I add it? We have to go to the program and I have to change the values as 196 and 237. And save the program and compile the program again. And then run the program. Now you got 433. And Harshita wants to Harshita, can you tell me two numbers which you want to add?
30 and 44.
30 and 44. Okay. So I have changed it. So that what I'm supposed to do, save the program, again compile the program, again run the program. But it is very bad practice, worst practice, nonsense practice. So what is the best way? Instead of changing always in the computer, I have a better solution. The solution is remove this. And here, before adding those two numbers, take the numbers from the user. Don't supply the numbers in the program. Take the numbers from the user. So for that, I'll use scanf of percentile D, comma, ampersand A. So worry not about the syntax. From tomorrow, I will teach you all the syntax. First of all, try to understand what's happening. So this line will take the number from the user. And I will write one more scanf statement, which will take the number from the user, another number from the user. So now if I compile the program and run the program, it is waiting. It is not completed. I will give 34, enter, another number as 58, enter. I got the result as 92. Hello. Now, if I want to add another two different numbers, what I am supposed to do? నేను ఇంకొక రెండు వేరే నెంబర్స్ ని యాడ్ చేయాలనుకో, నేను ఏం చేయాలంటారు?
We need to take another two numbers from the at the runtime, right?
Perfect. But how?
Scanf, we need to again write two instructions like scanf.
No need. Already in this program, already those instructions are given. So again, I will execute this program. నేను ఏం చేయాలి? జస్ట్ మళ్ళీ ఇంకొకసారి ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్, నేను కంపైల్ చేయడం గురించి మాట్లాడట్లా, ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయడం గురించి మాట్లాడు.
Okay, again we need to run it.
Yeah, execute
it. Okay.
Again, if I execute it, and here this time I have given 100, and now I have given 200, I got the result as 300. Yeah. Yashwant, what is 1719's are? $1719, sir? Okay, don't worry.
323.
So is it not difficult to calculate?
Yes.
So shall we use our computer to do that?
Yeah, that's good.
So how to make our computer to do that? It is very simple.
We have to change the plus to
we have to change the plus to multiplication. So here in computer science, multiplication makes star. That means star gives you the multiplication. So now I will make sure this time I change the program. So again, I have to compile the program. And then I have to run the program. Now it is again waiting for the number 17 and another number is 19. 1719s are. Oh, sorry. I have not saved, my dear. I have to save this. Save the program. Compile the program again. Run the program. 17 19s are 323. Hello, hello. Yes, have you got it? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So this is how we can actually use plus operator as well as star operator. Star operator is for multiplication. Multiplication. Star operator is for multiplication. Okay. Yes. So now when I am executing this program, we have to remember that I had to enter a number. But is it, if I make it something like, please enter the first number, then we will enter some number. And after that, we will have one more statement, please enter another number. Again, we will enter the another number. Then if it says the result is 170, that will be good, right? So for that, we should know how to make use of printf statement. So to read the numbers, we don't need always printf. The printf statement is only for a better UI. That is only for a better UI. So here I am writing printf, enter a number. So just save this program and see the output. As soon as you change the file, you have to recompile it. After compilation, if it is not giving you any error, execute it. So now it is asking me enter a number. I will enter a number called 35 and enter button. Again, it is waiting for another number to be given. I have given 9. So when I press the enter button, it is giving me 315. This is okay, but it would have better UI, right? After the first number, I will take up another printf statement, that another printf statement for another number. Enter another number. So now what is the output I am going to get? Compile the program again, run the program again. It asked me enter a number. I entered 23. Again, it asked me enter another number. I have entered 56. When I press enter button, I got the result of multiplication of 23 and 56. But what is expected? We should have the result something like the multiplication of the first number and the second number is something. So for that, I can make use of this printf smartly. The multiplication of, I want to print one number here. So I'll use %d and one more number here, %d is %d. I will explain you what is the purpose of %d from Monday. Today I am just showing you how I write the code and how I explain the code, how I explain the concept. So here I want to print the first A number, the value of A. So here I will give A, comma B, comma C. So now just see the output. Clear? Okay. So here first I will start with, I will compile it, gcc intro.c. And now I want to execute it, a.out. It is asking me enter a number, enter another number. The multiplication of 33 and 44 is 1452. So this is more verbose, more appropriate, and it is more clear about the program. So now, without doing anything more, first you have to do this kind of small programs first. Please do this today. I will forward the video recording to everybody. I hope Deepthi, Harshita, you both registered with the Edupoly, right? I hope your registration is there, right?
Yes.
Good. So I will send you the recording also. Please use it and practice it. I know it is so simple. What is there to be practiced here? You may feel it, but don't do so. Do it again and again and again and again. Okay. So here, now I would like to tell you a few things about our training. The thing is, my training always starts with a problem. That means I'll first show you the problem and then I will tell you what the solution and then I will give you what is the concept behind it. Directly, I don't give you the syntax. Directly, this is the chapter 1, over. So after completion of some time, I will tell you what is actual topic is. So we have to first identify what is the problem so that all my students are problem solving ability students, able students. So they will solve any problem, logic development, problem thinking, approach, all these things will be happily they are doing. Because I'll start with a project. I will start with a problem statement. My teaching is not like a PPT teaching. Okay. So every day, this problem solving skills will be enriched. For example, I will ask you a simple question to Deepthi. Deepthi, please unmute your mic.
Yeah, yes.
So, Deepthi, what is an even number?
Even number 2, 4, which is multiple with 2 divided by 2.
So you have given 2 correct answers for math.
Yeah, 2.
But not
2, 4.
computer science.
But not?
Computer science. But not for the programming. For programming, we need a different answer. The answer is
24 and 72.
No. Listen to me. The number which is divisible by 2 with the remainder 0.
Yes.
Is called even number.
Yes.
So this is what called approach. So I will always speak about the approach. What approach you have to follow. For example, I will go with Harshita this time. Do Harshita speak to
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Harshita. Okay, Harshita, what is a prime number?
A number which is divisible by itself and 1.
Okay.
And not any other number.
Every number divisible by itself and 1.
And not any other number.
And not any other number. So that is for mathematical answer. But for computer science, you should have an answer like this. A number which is having only 2 factors. Only 2 factors. The count, the number of factors for a given number, if they are 2, then that is called as prime number. You got this?
Yes, sir.
And second thing is, in your answer, there is a small correctness is also there. That is, no other number should able to divide. So, for example, I want to check whether 371 is a prime number or not. I will start from 2 and I will end up by 370. If any number is able to divide the 371, then I conclude that 371 is not a prime number. So this is called as an approach. We need the approach to solve the practical problems. So our classes is totally full of approach, and especially this C programming class is totally for approach and problem solving skills. I hope I am clear. I will tell you the timing also according to other people availability, Deepthi and Harshita. Yashwant. I think Yashwant can join anytime, or Santosh. Or I will first of all consult to you, and we will make a better time, and we will solve every day minimum of 15 to 20 problems every day. Every day. I will tell you one more problem. That means I'll just give you one more extra thing. Don't stop it here. For example, every program will give you the output file as a.out. But if you want to have a different file name, then you have to give gcc space intros dot space -o space xyz dot out. So now you can see xyz dot out. Of course, you can't open this object code. Now you can directly say /xyz dot out. So now it is asking me enter a number, enter another number, the multiplication is there. So that there are so many in-depth things also where you will find out how to do this all for having the industry standard readiness. You got my point? Okay. So let me conclude the demo for the day. It is just the demo. We will start the official classes from Monday. Okay. After this, you are going to get a call from Kalyani ma'am. Please attend the call and tell your possible timings, and fees details will also be given. Please discuss and complete the remaining procedures. Okay. And if you have any doubts, I'm open for you to solve your doubts. And inform your fellow friends if possible. Yes, we have referral discounts as well. Yeah. Deepthi, you are very active. Very nice talking to you. Okay. What are you doing? I mean, are you studying or you have completed? What's
Actually, present I am doing manual testing. I would like to go for Selenium Java automation testing.
Okay.
So I am looking for to do internship.
Okay. Will definitely. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Nice. Harshita is already introduced herself. Yashwant, I know. Santosh, I know. Ramesh, anyways, I know him. Okay. So, in any doubts, I'm open to your doubts. Okay, buddies. Okay, don't worry. Please refer your friends also to bring more number of people into the class. We had a very short time to promote also. We will do as many as possible. Promotions this week also, we will club many people. Okay, but refer your friends. We will have good time. And one more thing, don't think this class is only for C or anything. It is more of problem solving skills and logic development skills. So you have to think in that direction. You will have all the problem solving ability. Okay, we are going to solve more than 1,000 problems in this session, in this period. I will tell you all the possible logical questions you will have in the real time. Okay. Hope we'll have a very nice time. See you on Monday. See you guys.